Many schools have challenges in record keeping, causing issues like records getting lost, parents complaining about the integrity and the reliability of the bursar's office. Hey, my name is Engineer Nyende Ernest, CEO, PAL of Africa Systems. Welcome to our next episode of the School Management Systems demo. Well, in our last episodes, we looked at the overview, the student overview, the finance overview, plus the student admission. And in this episode, we are going to look at how the system manages fees and payments, reducing errors, reducing paperwork, making automatic receipts, automatic reports, and removing issues of parents complaining about the integrity and the reliability of the bursar's office. Well, this time around, we are going to log in straight away as the bursar, not as any other administrator. Yes, let us log in as the bursar. Okay, so this is something that we have already been seeing, or we saw or we talked about in our last episodes. But for today, we want to focus on fees management. Yeah, so in fees management, this is how our user interface will look like. This is how simple it is. We are seeing two grid views. We are seeing the upper grid view and the bottom or the lower grid view. Now the upper grid view is showing us the student ID, the first name, the last name, and the class. And this lower one, it has the fees ID. You can call it the payment ID. It has the student ID. It has the class, the amount due, that is the amount that the child has to pay, the amount that has been paid so far, the date, the balance, the payment method, the amount brought, and the term. Yes, so without wasting any more time, let us go through and we see how this student fees management, how does it work? How does the system manage fees, reducing all those errors that we have talked about? Now, for now, we want to enter fees for a student. When we in our last episodes, we admitted a child, and that child was called Kelly Boston. Yes, Kelly Boston. So we are assuming, not even assuming, this child has not paid any single installments on the fees. So we want to see if the child, as the parent of the child, has paid some installment. How does the system deal with that? So we come here to our upper grid view. This upper grid view is arranged in alphabetical order. The names are arranged in alphabetical order, making it user-friendly and simple for someone to look and find the name of the child easily. Because what do we need? We only need the student ID that is automatically generated by the system. To fill in, the bursar does not have to waste time to again type the child's name when the system can understand the child by the student ID. So here we just need to look for Kelly Boston. Kelly Boston, yes, Kelly Boston is here, as you can see in this green row. So Kelly Boston is student ID 20. We admitted the student in our last episodes. So when we come here, we shall put in our student ID for the child. The payment ID, we don't fill in anything, the system generates it automatically. So we come here to the student ID, then we shall fill in our student ID is 20. So the class of the child is primary 6, as you can see here. The term is 1. The amount, let's say this girl, she's supposed to pay 400,000. Yes, 400,000, and so far she has brought 250,000. Yes, 250,000. That is very true. On which date? On the 9th of February 2026. And what was the payment method? Let's say she has paid using cash. Yes. So the amount paid, the text box for the amount paid so far, and the balance is automatically generated by the system. The bursar or the user has not to fill in anything. Yes, they are even disabled, as you can see. So after, what do we need to do? We need to save this data in the system. We need to save this payment in the system. So when you click save, you will see here that the payment has been saved successfully. Okay, so as you can see, after saving, the system will generate a receipt for the parent. We generate a receipt for the parent. If it the receipt to come out direct. So this is how our receipt looks like. It shows the logo of the school, or the badge, the name, the receipt number, the date, the student name, student ID, the class, the term, the amount due, amount that has been paid now, total amount that has been paid so far, and the balance, which is 150. So this is how our receipt will look like. Yes. So after entering Kelly Boston, as you can see, she's already in the system. Student ID 20, she's already here in the system. When you look at our second in our second grid view, she's already here. So we are assuming this this girl brings another installment after some time. So what should the bursar do? The bursar should just come here and search for the name of the child. So the child is by the student ID 20. Okay, so the student ID of this child is 20. So the bursar will just search for the student ID in case the parent has brought another installment. Remember, when the parent brings another installment, tells you the name, you search here the name, you find the student ID. So the fees grid view shows the student ID, does not show the name of the child to avoid repetition, because the system already knows the child. Okay, so this is our child, student ID 20. So you just double tap and they fill these text boxes. So when they fill the text boxes, if the mother or the parent or the guardian has brought another installment, here the amount that has been brought, you erase it, then you add the money that he has brought, let's say 50,000 for the next installment. So the next installment is 50,000. You also change the date. Let's say he has paid that one in March, on the 12th of March. Yes, and this time round she has paid using mobile money. So after this, what do? We press the update button, because we are updating the system. We have changed the date, we have changed also the payment method and the amount that the parent has brought. Okay, so when we update, the system tells us that updated successfully, and of course the system will print out a receipt, as we saw. The system will print out the receipt as we saw lately. So this is how actually the system works. Okay, this is how the system does it very well. In our next episode, we are going to see how the system manages student marks and how it generates automatic report cards with grades and comments from the head teacher and the class teacher. But right now, we shall end here. So, Pearl of Africa Systems, follow us on all our social media handles: Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Pearl of Africa Systems. Remember, with Pearl of Africa Systems, your excellence is our mission. Pearl of Africa Systems, smart systems, African excellence. Goodbye.